Hello, welcome back to my channel. And in today's class, it is all about the back. So we are going to strengthen, stretch, and heal. I'm thinking of this as an anti-aging longevity way to take care of our backs, to keep them young and supple. And the lower back is one of those parts that we start to really have trouble with maybe after 40. So it's really important to take care of your back. So all you'll need today is a mat, somewhere comfortable to lie down, and we are going to get right to it. Okay, so let's come into all fours and just start to kind of rock side to side. Maybe stretching out your wrists. Maybe turning them to the side. Again, rocking side to side, forward and back slightly, just to stretch out those wrists. And turning your hands, breathing. And let's go ahead and take a child's pose. Opening your legs as wide, your knees open as much as you need for your body. Coming down, connecting your forehead with the mat. Taking a moment here to maybe check in with your breath. One more full inhale and exhale. And then let's come back up to all fours, maybe rocking side to side, wagging the tail, looking over your shoulder to the back. You should feel a nice stretch in your hip. And maybe take some cat and cows, if that feels nice. Whatever your body needs right now to just kind of step into this moment. Maybe do some barrel rolls. Opposite direction. Breathing. And let's draw back down to a child's pose again. You can bring your knees a little closer together. You're going to feel more of a stretch in the lower back by keeping the knees closer together. But if that's not conducive for your body, then that's okay. Whatever way is comfortable. And take a breath. And let's come forward and come onto our bellies. Situate yourself, get comfortable. Let's take our hands and we can place them on top of one another and just you can rest your forehead on your hands. And just kind of start to shake out, shimmy the hips side to side. Loosening the lower back. And start to visualize your lower back. Any sort of sensation you feel, any sort of discomfort. Maybe close your eyes and just visualize your whole back, your spine, the vertebrae, And just keep that in mind while we move through this class. And now I want you to take your hands in the back and put your palms facing up, and you can put your forehead down on the mat. And you should feel a nice stretch in your neck here. Imagine pulling down the hands, excuse me, so you can feel a nicer stretch in the neck. And breathe. Now bring your neck and your head up and just slightly, not too much, just a little bit. Moving through, keeping the back of your hands glued down into the mat and just raising your head ever so slightly. Whatever distance or range feels good for you. Couple more times. Coming all the way down and just lifting. One more time and down. And now I want you to just draw up your right leg, straightening, stretching, and just hold here. You can just keep your head rested down on the mat, or you can keep it slightly lifted. Engaging the glute muscle in your leg. And release. And let's drop the opposite leg. Hold. Point your toe. Straighten the leg. Engage the glute. Squeeze. Breathe. And release. And shimmy out the hips again. Now we're going to squeeze the legs together and tight. And as you squeeze them together, we're going to lift both legs up off the mat. Just slightly. This will not be a big movement. Whatever feels nice. It's not about how high you get your legs. Up and down. Lift. Down, lift, down, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to hold here, up, just slightly squeezing those legs together. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. And shake out those legs. You can release your arms, bring them forward. Shimmy out, shimmy out. Let's come back into a child's pose. And open up those legs or bring the legs closer together, whatever is feeling nice on your body right now. Remember that vision, come back to it, of imagining your lower back. Imagine there's a very bright light, a healing light that's moving down, all the way down your back, into each of the vertebrae, healing, strengthening. Imagine that light just healing your spine all the way up and all the way down. And let's come back forward, back onto our bellies. Bring your hands up towards, again, on top of one another, your hands on top of one another, and just bring your head down. You can bring your chin or you can connect your forehead. You can shimmy those shimmy those hips again if that feels nice. And now let's come back up to all fours, making sure your shoulder is over your wrist and your knees are straight up and down. And let's go ahead and take our right leg and extend it out and just hold it, squeeze the glute, breathe. Keeping that navel to spine, just slightly lifting your abdominals. And release. And let's do the opposite leg. Squeeze the glute. Gently lift the abdominals. And breathe. And release that leg. Now we're going to take our arms and alternate back and forth with our arms and our legs. So we're going to take our right arm and left leg. These are some bird dogs. You're going to hold for a moment and then release and switch. Hold. Same idea, squeezing the glute. Very slow and controlled. And as we switch, we want to have very little movement in our hips. Imagine you have a very big heavy weight on your back, keeping you very steady. Just alternating slowly, making sure you have as little movement as possible. Remember to breathe. Slow and steady. Squeeze and breathe. One more time, each side. And release. And let's take another child's pose. Great job. Doing it slow and controlled is a whole nother ball game. Just stretch out here for a moment. And then we're going to come back onto our bellies. Shimmy out the hips again. And now I want you to take your hands into sort of a goalpost position here. Legs out straight and back. And we're going to just lift slightly. First, let's just take our arms up so you can connect your forehead to the mat, or you can keep your head slightly raised. So you just want to inhale, gently pull the navel to spine, draw up the abdominals, and just lift here. Hold and down. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Inhale, and you can sort of just draw back, imagining your shoulder blades drawing back on the back. Inhale, hold the breath, hold the position, exhale, release. Hold, and release. You just feel all those upper back muscles firing in the back. Hold, keeping the tops of your feet glued to the mat for stability. And imagine still drawing those legs together. And hold, and exhale. 2 more times. And hold and release. Great job, great job. We're going to add on to that a little bit. We're going to do some swimming. So arms straight out in our swim position, Pilates swimming. So we're going to do this just really slow and controlled. So same concept in the bird dogs. You're just going to raise your right hand and left leg. Looking down, straight down onto your mat, so you keep your head aligned, and release. And just slowly lift and release. And as you lift, squeeze that glute, gently pull up the abdominals, and just breathe. We're just alternating arm and leg. Keep going. This is a wonderful back strengthening. And just keep breathing. We are going to pick it up a notch and do a little swimming. We're just going to take a quick swim. Ready? Begin, and just alternating at a quicker pace. Swimming. Keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release. Take a breath. And let's come back to child's pose. Great job. Take a breath. Now let's come over and flip over to the other side. Draw down onto your back. Drawing your knees into your chest. Rocking side to side, if that feels nice. Breathing. Maybe gently rock forward and back. Maybe roll out, gently place your hands on your knees and just kind of roll in a circle, one direction. Imagining that lower back releasing, strengthening, healing. Any sort of discomfort that you may be feeling in the lower back, take that light, that healing light, and bring it to whatever area you need it. Imagine that light healing. And just draw the knees, slightly holding onto the knees, just let them extend out, straightening your arms, and then just draw the knees back in. And inhale, let them guide out, and then inhale, exhale, draw them in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Pressing that lower back into the mat. Nice job. A couple more rocks side to side. And let's keep the right knee drawn in towards our chest and the opposite leg straightened out. Hugging that knee towards your chest. And just slightly move the leg here. Move it to the side. That feels nice. Breathing into the lower back, breathing into any area. Imagining that light healing. Take your knee and just slightly draw it over the opposite direction across your body. And you should feel a nice stretch around the outer hip, the outer glute muscle, and breathe. Just moving the leg ever so slightly. Find where you feel a release. And again over the side. And let's draw that leg down and bring up the left knee opposite. And just draw it gently in towards your chest. Maybe to the side. Keeping that lower back still glued into the mat. Breathing into it. Drawing in that healing light wherever you need it. And just cross the knee over. Breathing into there, wherever you need it. And let's draw that other knee back in, both knees into the chest. Rock a couple more times. And then let's draw the legs straight out, flex the feet, draw your arms all the way up. Now I take that back, you can point your toes and reach your hands. Imagine you have someone pulling your arms and someone on the other side pulling your feet. And just feel that stretch. Stretch, stretch. Bring in that healing light. And release. One more time. Pulling, stretching, and release. Flex your feet and just take your arms and just draw them down. We're going to inhale and then exhale as you draw the arms down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. And just shake that out. We're going to take a supine twist. So go ahead and let your legs fall. You can either keep your legs straight and draw your leg all the way over straight, or you can bend your knees and let them fall to the side, whatever feels good for you. Outstretch your left arm and look over towards your left shoulder. Whatever feels nice. You can play with the leg placement because it makes a big difference and every body is different. I like to bend both my knees and lay them on top of each other. I feel like I get a better stretch. You can even place your arm in more of a goalpost position. You'll feel a nice stretch on the side here. And breathe and really draw in that light, that healing light into your lower back. into your upper back, wherever you need it. Close your eyes and visualize. And let's switch sides. Maybe straighten out the hips. And again, whatever way is comfortable for you, draw the leg over, bend the knees if that feels nicer. And place your arm in that goalpost position if you want a deeper stretch. Look over to the right shoulder. And just release, relax. Drawing that light. In to wherever you need it. Breathing. And see if you can release a little bit more. See if you can still find an area, maybe you're gripping, you're still holding on. Release it, let it go. Let's take the knees back over. You can go ahead and just draw out your legs. Let the body completely relax here. Stay here as long as you can. Make sure to get up slowly. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope your back feels strong but relaxed. Have a wonderful day.